Now as well, there is a very straightforward way in order to select between multiple elements at the same time. And the way that you do this is by actually using a filter that you have on the properties palette. Now this filter will allow you to know which type of element is selected. However, in this case, by default, the view is the one that is selected because I haven't selected any elements, and also because you need to have a way in order to modify the properties of the view even when selecting an element. Now this filter will show you the same type that you have on the type properties window. And also you have the drop down in order to change the family type, which in this case is not really useful. So if I select the following elements, you're going to notice that on this filter, now you have the amount of elements that you have selected, which is pretty much the same amount that you have on the value right next to the icon for the filter on the status bar. So this means that you will be able to use the properties palette in order to see what makes the value that you have on the filter by just simply using this dropdown without taking into account the view that you're using. Now if you use the filter, you are going to be able to see the same basic information that you have on the filter window. However, in this case, instead of using checkboxes like you have on the filter window, you are going to have a simple dropdown that will allow you to select one of the categories or family types that you have on the dropdown. And once that you have done this, you are going to be able to use the type selector in order to change the family type, but also you are going to be able to use the type properties window specifically for this family type. Now as well, since I haven't removed this selection, I'm able to cycle through the elements that are selected, but also I'm able to select the floor plan view by using this dropdown. So this is another way to simplify your selection while working in your project.